What up, y'all?
Happy holidays, everyone. San Diego State basketball tune-up of the season as the Aztecs host Division III Whittier College. We are all in the holiday spirit here inside Viejas Arena, despite what might have happened Saturday night in Phoenix. Alongside Tracy Warren, my name is Steve Quist. We welcome you to Aztec basketball. And it was only 39 hours ago when the Aztecs last got off the floor. This is what they call in the business a quick turn.
Yeah, it's the physical and psychological turnaround, coming back from the travel, but also the double-figure loss against the #1 team in the nation, where they seem to just lose their offense and hopefully find it when they get back home on their floor.
Yeah, at least they found the defense. That was the good thing out of that. Hey, I ask you this, where would the Aztecs be, especially offensively, without off the bench for the first 10 games of the season?
He had a streak of 7 consecutive games, double-figure scoring, including a career-high 21 against Oregon. That was snapped against Arizona. We'll see if he can get back. He's been fantastic from three-point range, among the top 10.
All right, so we got San Diego State going up against
He has been an offensive
Whittier
weapon
College
for the
from
Aztecs.
Division
And one
III.
of the top scorers off the bench anywhere in NCAA Division I basketball. All right, time for the third game over the last 5 days. It's the Aztecs and the Whittier College Poets heading into the holiday break. The tip-off from inside Viejas Arena is
Whittier's
next.
7-2. Okay.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
All right. Like I said, we got San Diego State, the Aztecs playing the Poets of Whittier College. San Diego State coming off of that loss to Arizona, as you heard. So, just some quick afternoon college basketball for y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Happy holidays to you and yours. All right.
The ideas that drive you will come to light. You'll join a vibrant community cheering for the spirit of play. With world-class academic programs that help you meet the future where it's going. In a setting that will spark your imagination. Dare to discover the unknown.
Bull Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Bull Trapper, what's your beef?
Well, quick turn for the Aztecs. They got off the floor in Phoenix on Saturday night, close to 11 p.m. They did get an hour back, changing time zones. They flew home Sunday, bit delayed via their Southwest Airlines flight. They had a walkthrough practice on Sunday and then a half-hour shoot-around today, so not a lot of turnaround time here. Here we go, Tracy, for a Monday afternoon affair against a Division III opponent.
Really interesting to see them come out and take the floor, and the first thing they practiced was defense, and they were really working on their communication. They did a fantastic job against Arizona, but it just goes to show you, this team continues to keep at the forefront their defensive prowess.
Yeah, I think Aztec fans want to see everything in concert, right? When the defense and the offense work at the same time. But as Tracy mentioned, the defense was pretty good on Saturday, all things considered. It had been an issue recently. They held #1 Arizona to 22 points under its season average of 90 points per game. It's the fewest points that Arizona has scored since facing Houston back last March in the Big 12 tournament. So a little bit of a feather in your cap, although it'll go down as loss #4 of the season for Brian Dutcher and his San Diego State Aztecs.
And what a great first half. I mean, that was a nail-biter for the Aztecs and hopefully gives them a bit of confidence as they go into Mountain West play.
Lagoon Guaf in the center circle, jumping against Tochi
All right, here we go.
Uñedor. And here we go. Aztecs in white, opening possession, lobbed
San
up
Diego
there.
State even
from
have plays
Bird,
today?
And it's a turnover to begin things. Probably go as a missed shot since it bounced off the back of the window.
This
Free
is
ball.
a high-scoring Whittier team that has been very good from the perimeter if they can get those looks over the Aztecs, who outsize them almost point for point by about 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah, they average almost 87 points per game. And the lay-in there is good. Reese Dixon Waters to begin things. The Aztecs shot poorly the other night.
They don't even have this game on the books.
On Saturday. They shot just 26% from the field and 1 of 14 on threes.
2-0 San Diego State.
Quick
little floater and it
time.
goes in for Whittier.
Good. Bryce Whitaker, senior from Burbank, California.
There you see the size mismatch. That's about a 6-foot differential in the perimeter right there.
Guaf mid-post, missed it. Heidi keeps it alive on the offensive glass. Put it on the floor and with the left hand puts it off the window.
Love the way Heidi works the boards. I mean, he is a go-getter. Uses his body well, a lot of strength in low blocks.
Been shooting it well of late. He's, in his last 15 games, 42 of 61 now. And speaking of shooting it well, Jaden Mathis delivers. That's his team leading 28th three-point shot of the season. You talked about them shooting well as a team. They've got a couple of guys individually that shoot almost 50% from beyond the arc.
And Mathis, one of them, 49%.
Yep. And they're pretty good defensively as well.
Good
Dixon
flush.
Waters inside, shuffled it off the ground to Heidi for the dunk.
6'5".
Back out in front go the Aztecs. This is Sean Cervantes, a junior from La Mirada, California. The floater
off the
missed,
mark.
Rebounded by Miles Bird. Starts the transition break back. Steps through it and with the left hand scores the bucket. He hasn't been scoring
Euro
much of
step.
late. That's a good little sign right there.
Just the physicality right now for the Aztecs, getting right to it after we were hearing just very physical against Arizona, got pushed essentially, and now they're coming out being the aggressor. Good sign for the Aztecs.
And Heidi's going to get called for the foul on the shot attempt by Jonathan Dooley. Talking a little bit about the scoring and lack thereof for one Miles Bird. He had 7 points against Arizona. Earlier in the week against Air Force in the Mountain West Conference opener, he had just 2 points in that game. So hopefully this will find a rhythm before they go into what will be a mandated 3-day break. Dooley at the line. Dooley's a junior out of Rockland, California, Del Oro High School.
And he is their leading scorer. He's got a lot of great range, been fantastic as a playmaker. The transfer from Kumayaka College.
A little bit of a press here. Yeah, they drove down. You love it, Division III. I said, you guys stay overnight? He said, oh, no. One of the coaches said, we just drove down today. We're driving right back afterwards. This is an exhibition game, by the way, for the Whittier College Poets. Little dish off Harrington.
Oh, really? Okay.
To Guaf underneath, and you just see how much bigger they are. Guaf takes it and puts it off the window.
10-6, San Diego State.
Tallest player for Whittier is 6'8". Guaf comes in at 7 foot. He's got that all day.
Cervantes to Whitaker. This is a Division III team. They're 7-2 and had a good start to the week. Already won a couple of conference games earlier this week. Whitaker up and under, no. Rebounded by Dixon Waters. Outlet goes to Bird. One-on-one, and the jumper's good. Wow, a little fallback
San
there
Diego
in the
State.
lane.
Like I said, this should be a wash, but you know, you never know.
One advantage for the Aztecs. Biggest of the afternoon. A 1 o'clock start, so the kids can get home, and most of them get back to their families by tonight and start that 3-day mandated time off. They'll be back here to practice for San Jose State on the evening of the 26th. Dixon Waters, the tie-up, possession arrow, and it's sticking with the Whittier College Poets.
San Diego State, they worked on this earlier today, collapsing as they get penetration. They did just that. Ball picked up, make them make another decision with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
two bigs out, Guaf and Heidi out. First look at Farrow Compton and J.O., Jeremiah Oden, who only logged 3 minutes against Arizona on Saturday night. He hit the only three the Aztecs hit all game. But just matchup-wise, it was maybe too physical of a game. That's not his game. As Arizona was big and strong underneath. Off the missed shot, here comes Bird. Into Oden with his first touch. Puts it on the floor, fires it over the top of the defense and makes it.
The bench for the Aztecs, everybody talks about it. Instant offense.
And a timeout on the floor. The Whittier College Poets are going to use their first. Aztecs have opened up a 14-6 lead.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
Oh. I hate that because that always gets flagged as the copyrights. All right, San Diego State with the early lead. As expected, like I said, this is a D3 team. This should be a breeze for San Diego State as they go into the Christmas holiday. Mm-hmm.
That help you meet the future where it's going in a setting that will spark your imagination. Dare to discover the unknown.
Bull Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Bull Trapper, what's your beef?
Well, here's our great crew that have brought you 11 Aztec games so far between the men and the women for the month of November and December. This is our last one, then we turn it over to real professional announcers, at least a real professional play-by-play guy moving forward. All the cast of characters from CBS Sportsnet and FS1. So thanks for being with us. Our crew's done a terrific job. Little backcourt press here.
Press.
8-point advantage. They might get the
2,
10 count here.
1. Yep.
And they're going to get the 10 count.
Fantastic decision by the Aztecs to show the full court pressure.
Good defense.
When you've got that amount of size, you use it, the double team, the indecisiveness of Whittier trying to go under the Aztecs, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, just the first of the game for Whittier, although they spent the timeout heading into the break. It wasn't because their offense was turning it over. Here's Dixon Waters, and Dixon Waters is fouled. 81st meeting between these two schools. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
The first since 1969. So this used to be quite the hotly contested series. As a matter of fact, Whittier won the last meeting 103-96 on January the 31st of 1969. Long before Dutch was even born, huh? You know what was happening back then? Super Bowl III had just been completed, and we had just inaugurated Richard Nixon as President of the United States last time these two met.
Well, you got to love Whittier. They have a fantastic coaching staff. In fact, they were the coaching staff of the year last year in the conference, but also that they come and take on the Aztecs, who are preseason #1 in the Mountain West, and say, look, we want to pick up a game. We're fearless.
Yep.
We feel like we could do this. And if they could get some of that perimeter shooting, they just can't get the ball off. The Aztecs are too quick to recover.
Dooley got that shot off and missed. Again, it's an exhibition game for the Poets out of L.A. County, not too far from Knott's Berry Farm. Throw it inside. Compton missed it. Rebounded his own shot and missed it. And the Poets get it back.
So they up by 10.
Whittier is they dropped football about 4 years ago, but they're bringing it back next year. So I'm excited for that.
Big three ball.
And there's Cervantes. Averages a shade under 9 points per game. He's from nearby La Mirada, California. That being nearby to Whittier, not nearby to San Diego.
He can hit double figures if he gets that room on the perimeter.
Off the mark.
There's Oden with a miss.
Yeah,
Now he's going to turn and hand it off to the freshman Harrington. Over
Three
the
ball.
Trigger on a three.
Too strong.
Missed back iron, but Oden cleans it up on the offensive board. Turns around and misses.
Yo, San Diego State
Into
is
that timeout, Whittier had not had a single rebound. Into Oden from Harrington.
And a
leaves
flush.
it for Compton. He's fouled.
and a foul.
You've got that penetration with the size of Compton. Why not use it? The great ball distribution deep into the paint and the finish.
Rebound advantage now for the Aztecs is 10-1 here.
Wow.
Not even a full 6 minutes into this one. Getting at our first look at Sean Newman Jr. and the guy that we featured in the open, B.J. Davis. Compton completes the three-point play. The lead is 10 for the Aztecs in the early going.
10-point
Again,
lead
here's that
already.
press again, but with fresher legs here in Newman and Davis, and they'll release. Whitaker brings it up.
Whittier not a deep team. They
Very well.
probably play about 9 deep, and they
Yeah,
are
they're
going
short.
to really face the test in the second half if the Aztecs continue to play full court.
Yep, the Aztecs play their
three ball
traditional
connects.
11. There's J.O., the wing three. Again, when the Aztecs were 1 of 14 on Saturday night against number 1 Arizona, he made that only three-point shot.
I was hoping that the Aztecs would take more threes to kind of get back in that rhythm. To shoot
Yeah.
only 7% against the Wildcats, they need to establish the perimeter play. This is good to see. The great ball distribution and the finish.
Yeah, San Diego State did some things well. I mean, people are going to look at that score, but defensively, I mean, they held Arizona to under 39% shooting. And, yeah, if a couple of threes go down, they got the shots they wanted. Maybe it would loosen up the middle as well, but it just didn't go the Aztecs' way.
You know, it's interesting to see.
That's a deep three rattled home by the leading scorer for the Poets, Jonathan Dooley.
There's see some of that green range too
Yeah.
by Dooley. That's why they wanted him.
He's a 48.5% three-point shooter. And it's a big sample size too. Here's Davis. Davis to the elbow, sealed off. Out to Newman, makes the extra pass. Wide open Taj DeGorville. DeGorville did not score against Arizona. He misses his first field goal attempt here. Quick trigger on the three, Andrews. That's Brandon Andrews from Houston,
Now
Texas.
San Diego State.
Aztecs with an 11-1 advantage on the boards here.
Like the transition defense by Whittier. They are hustling back because they know the Aztecs are quickly trying to push tempo.
Studied their tape.
Free
Oh,
ball.
left open from the wing.
Bang.
Down it goes. Well, it was mentioned he had just 3 minutes
25-9,
against
San Diego
Arizona.
State.
Averages
Up
6
big.
points a game. And Oden has 8
Fouled on
of
the
the
play.
first 25 to lead the Aztecs.
If you leave Oden alone, you keep feeding him the basketball. For some reason, they are sagging off him right now, and he's feeling it. The Aztecs are a different team when they play here in San Diego. They look so confident. Of course, it's not the #1 team in the nation, but it was interesting to hear Steve Fisher kind of put that loss in perspective and said, we really got to run the table in the Mountain West Conference because we didn't beat teams we thought we could beat. Yeah, they got the win against Oregon, but the big loss to Michigan, the loss to
What's
Baylor.
up, Kevin?
And he said, now this loss to Arizona, people are going to look at us differently.
Well, I would argue, though, you've lost to the 1 and 2
How you doing, bro?
ranked teams in NCAA. Net rating coming in. I mean, they're, for the first time in a while, 1 and 2. The Aztecs net 87. 0-3 in quad 1 games. And here's a trivia question for you right now. As we sit here on December the 22nd, can you name the
What's
only
up?
team
What's
in
up?
San Diego that has a quad 1 victory?
USD.
The Toreros, yeah. And they got it on Friday night across town against UC San Diego. It was 48 at the time. Isn't that crazy? Only 3 Division I teams in Southern California have one. USC has 2 quad 1 wins. UCLA has 1, and the Toreros have the other. DeGorville missed.
Good offensive rebound.
Davis, the offensive rebound.
Basketball's exciting in San Diego, both on the men's and women's side. That buzzer beater by the Toreros over the
Yeah.
Tritons, amazing.
Banked in, and
Ooh.
a drive there. Davis, no. But,
Oh!
and the poster right there. Wow.
Why he
Hey, only 3
posterize
minutes
him like
against
that?
Arizona because of
Oh
maybe
my goodness.
how tough they were inside. Looked pretty tough there.
Yeah, the senior just feeling it.
That is great
Nah.
to see.
Run that
10
back.
for Jeremiah
Run that back,
Oden.
please.
The lead is 14, 11:29 to go. First half of play. Enjoy this poster. Bam. Aztecs.
Hey, he's staring him
really up.
down for good measure.
It's Bedlam
San Diego State up big by 14 over Whittier right now. My goodness. Once again, big props to CSN, Creative Sports Network, for the opportunity to broadcast this game and so many other various sports for all of you guys here, and supporting all the creators that want to make sports broadcasting on live stream platforms a new medium for now into 2026. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. Yeah. Kevin, what's going on, bro? I'm have to move this out here.
Working the baseline camera. That's the hard one. You got to get what's called the hero shots. A lot of hero shots in the early going for J.O. and Jeremiah Oden with 10. And again, go back to the bench scoring. Already 13 of the 27 points, albeit 2 guys off the bench. Oden and Compton, 2 of the bigs. And a steal.
Steal.
Take away, 2
Throw
on
it up.
1. Davis
Hey.
bounce pass, lobbed up. Who wants it?
Hey.
Jay Simmons will clean it up, folks. He wasn't the intended target, but he'll take it.
4 good
That was
looks
like
there,
NBA hang
and the
time right there.
finish.
3 ball. Off the
That
mark.
is a good look from 3 by Dylan McLennan, a junior from Palos Verdes, California. And it's going to be Whittier College Poet ball on the baseline.
Now they just having
Aztecs,
fun with
one
it.
of the tops in the nation with their bench scoring.
Throw it
And
up.
just
Ah.
a total team effort. 3 touches right there, and the 4th is the one that gets
But that was
it
like
done.
a triple alley-oop.
That's already points, 19 and 20 in the paint. You would expect
Like I feel like the
that
rim needs to get an
against
assist
a
for that
Division
one.
III opponent. Lagoon Guath will re-enter the game. Aztecs average 29.2 points in the paint, and at the 11:06 mark, they already have 20.
Yeah,
So
there's that size mismatch, right? Giving up 4 inches.
you would like, 80% of that against Arizona. It might have been a different game. Get a foul called. DeGorville had the foul called on him prior. Well, that's the first on DeGorville there. Man, we're waiting on a substitution here for Whittier. Tochi Unyedor, and he's their big guy with nearly a double-double a game, and they have kept Tochi without a shot attempt in 7.5 minutes. He only has 1 rebound. Into the backcourt it goes. That's a
Backcourt violation.
violation. It'll be a dead ball turnover here.
Mark Jensen's team a bit rattled here by the size against Brian Dutcher's team. That's just showing their physicality against Whittier and just quickly moving the ball. It's something that really Whittier having difficulty adapting. They've used 9 players so far to try and find a body to throw on some of these Aztec shooters.
Just the second turnover for Whittier. It's the fact that they're getting beat 14-2 on the glass. Aztecs have 7 offensive rebounds, and there's the first one there for Tochi Uñedor. Uñedor puts it on the floor, straight line drive, and it won't go. That's a good take right there.
If he would have got the and one on that one.
Size of the Aztecs, and he'll get to the line for a couple.
That's good heart.
The junior out of Nigeria made a good decision. He said, I'm going to take 2 Aztecs hard to the hole. I'm going to pick up the foul. I'm going to try and get some momentum and establish the paint inside, because a lot of the Poet shot
15.
coming from 3 feet, 3 points, 12 feet now. The junior can get some connection in the paint. It's a different game.
Made 1 of 2. He leads the Poets in blocks with 15 a game. 15-point lead, almost halfway home in the first half here. Newman to the corner. Davis. And Magoon Guath right from the free throw line. 2 more points in the paint for the Aztecs.
31-14, San Diego State.
Mid-range
Aztecs up big.
There. Davis harassing defense here, and it's going to get called. No, an offensive foul will be called here.
Oh.
Much to the chagrin of Brandon Andrews.
Officials saying doing a wraparound and drawing contact as Andrews is trying to beat his defender. We got a nice turnout today. We thought, with the students being out for break here at San Diego State.
And a 1 o'clock start on a Monday?
Yeah, but these fans are hungry for Aztec basketball.
Yeah, it's going to be more than, I would say, 75% full here. That's all you can ask for. Guath throws it inside. Simmons 1 dribble, and cleaned up by Guath. That's having your teammates back. Another offensive rebound. More points off the paint, or more second chance points.
Look at Guath on the perimeter at 7 foot, taking on Jaden Mathis, who's 6'5".
Oh, big block.
And Guath, and it goes out of bounds. Guath had 4 blocks against Arizona. That now gives him
33-14,
84
San Diego State.
in 33 career
big.
games. He's 11th all-time on career blocks, and he's sitting here as just a sophomore. Heidi pressed back into duty.
This is 5'9", trying to inbound the basketball over Guath at 7 foot.
Bigger Aztec lineup. 2 Miles Bird back in. Newman to the bench.
Oh, foul.
And getting slugged in the face is Jonathan Dooley.
Foul on the play. That's going on Guath.
Going to be an Aztec foul. Now, will they look at this and perhaps upgrade it here? That's going on Magoon Guath. And nope, they'll just call it a common foul.
Dooley averages about 14 shots per game. He's only got 4 so far. They're really having difficulty getting him an open look.
And stepping out of bounds on the pass with Cervantes.
Another turnover.
Turnover. Now they're starting to mount for the Whittier Poets. And having to come out now, Jonathan Dooley, after getting hit in the left eye. And he might have cut his nose as well. He says, I'm fine.
Yeah, he does have blood coming out of his nose, so they...
Again, they're not, even with the blood coming out, they're not going to look at it for a potential upgrade to a flagrant 1. Aztecs to inbound in the backcourt. Guath will throw it in to Harrington. Freshman averaging 8 points a game brings it up. Harrington still 68% on threes. He was 90%. And Heidi from Guath.
Guath has a triple team, sees Heidi making the cut to the basket. Fantastic look.
And against Air Force, the Aztecs had 27 assists and then only had 3 against the Wildcats on Saturday night.
It's part of their 3-game win streak.
Yep. And good little soft touch inside. Uñedor, 6'8" junior. Well, he had no shot attempts in that last media timeout. I think head coach Mark Jensen said, let's get it to the big. And a takeaway. Poets defense forcing a turnover. In transition, they get a transition 3 attempt, and it's no good.
35-16
already hit
Aztecs.
a 3 in this game. Lob up.
Hey!
Oh, Bird trying to poster move
He
there.
would have
with
banged
the
that with the
alley-oop.
left hand.
Harrington into the corner. Guaf, low post.
Oh, good
and
block.
shot. 16th of the year for Añador.
Oh, you got him down low.
Cervantes with a open 3-0 and rebounded by Dixon Waters.
Easy 3. Travel.
Harrington turns it over. And that'll take us to the media break. 7 minutes, 53 seconds to go. First half of play. Viejas Arena, the Aztecs, with a 35-16 lead over Division III Whittier College.
It's Bedlam tonight.
All right. San Diego State cruising in the first half. Over here having a little bit too much fun at that. Make sure if you haven't followed the channel, make sure you follow. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Kick as well. So make sure y'all follow. Everywhere. We also do stream on TikTok as well. So. All right. We'll just stand for a little bit. Oh. There we go. All right, back.
Almost got charged with a foul there. Aztec size has been getting the best against Division III Whittier College, as you would expect. The Aztecs have almost twice as many offensive rebounds, 9, as Whittier has total rebounds, 5, plus 15 on the glass, the Aztecs in the early going.
During that timeout, Whittier directing a lot of their comments to Añador, saying, get more active in the offense. Go, use your size.
Steal.
And that time he's going to turn it over. That's the 6th turnover now for Whittier.
Even though Whittier's gone 9 deep, they look a bit gassed here. Just an up-tempo, frenetic pace. And all the points in the paint for the Aztecs so far, 26.
Over the top.
On the inside and easy
winds up
bucket.
coming away with it.
Easy dudes. 37-16 San Diego State.
Right at the 7-minute mark to go, it's 37-16.
You think he and Odin want to get back to Chicago for the holidays pretty quick?
And Cam Lawween, who we might see as well. I'm told Cam is the guy that's traveling the furthest back to Chicago. Like Magoon Guaf and Thok Majak will be going to Dallas to be with Goon's family. That foul was on Miles Bird. That's going to be his first. 6-team foul against the Aztecs. 1 more, and the Poets will be in the bonus. Here's Cervantes. Bird fights through the screen to pick up his man defensively, and Dooley at 3.
Oh,
that one
off the mark.
Top of the backboard David Estes, a junior from Henderson.
Easy.
Leads to a flush on the other end by Miles Heide. Here's another three. Try it wing left, and down it goes.
3 ball.
That time it is Dooley.
Still down 20 though.
48.5% on threes. Made 34 now on the season.
Dooley's been the starter every game, and he can get hot in a hurry if he gets those good looks. San Diego State has been coming out and guarding him. That was a rare look for him.
Mid-range, Harrington missed it.
Oh,
Chance at an offensive
out
rebound.
of bounds by San Diego State.
Going back to the Poets. We talked about how good the Poets have been shooting threes, 39.5%, and a pretty big sample size. They've made 103 threes already through 9 games. And in this one, they have made 4 of 12.
That 96-90 win over Cal Maritime had 6 of their players in double figures. They've got a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
It's just with being outsized right now and a deeper bench for the Aztecs, it's a tough challenge for them, trying to get some room.
You see these
3
teams
ball.
like Whittier
Off the
and
mark.
Laverne and Occidental, all in Southern California, coming to play that one game where they can make some money against the Division I team. Waters into Heide, and Heide got shoved. Unyedor is going to pick up the foul.
And to your point, Steve, Division III has no scholarships. You cannot get financial aid based on athleticism.
Yep.
You can't get an endowment based on athleticism. There's no NIL, so you're just playing because you want to play sports.
Yep. Usually these programs have graduation rates hovering around a perfect 100%. Dixon Waters missed off the inbound. Outlet comes to
Whittier on the transition.
Whitaker, little cross.
Kick out, 3 ball.
Cervantes lines up the
Oh,
three,
good.
missed it.
Good rebound.
Waters the rebound. I know Occidental for
5:09
at
left to go in the
100%
game.
graduation rate. I believe they still do. Newman, Waters, corner, Bird steps in for the jumper, in and out as he let his defender go by. Offensive rebound, Compton, no.
Oh.
Got a second offensive rebound.
Oh my gosh.
Ping, ping, ping. Who's going to get it? Kicked off of Cervantes. Compton has it
And-
back, and this time
And one.
denied. The hoop and the harm, 41-19. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, huh?
The physicality of Pharaoh Compton, just staying with it. Relentless pursuit by the Aztecs off the glass, and staying with it and finishing strong.
26-7 advantage now on the glass.
41-19.
And here's Compton, the 6'7" sophomore, a couple of blocks against Arizona.
60 points.
Because of plays like that, he's shooting 79% from the field. 42-19. Still 4:40 to go in the opening half. Here's Whitaker.
Kick out, 3
Kick
ball.
to the corner,
Oh my
and that
gosh.
one went off the top of the backboard again.
Hey.
David Estes.
Whew.
That is twice. Estes, junior from Henderson, Nevada, averaging just a shade under 2 points a game.
Mark Jensen looking for some offense, just trying to find somebody who can get hot in a hurry so Estes will come out. And another shooter comes in.
Yeah, they got to find something. They're shooting 28.6%. The Aztecs had 50% after shooting just 26% against number 1 Arizona, 15 of 59 on Saturday night. And again, 1 of 14 on threes. Aztecs already have made a couple of threes in this one. Looking for another one. J.O. missed it, back iron. Compton, another offensive rebound. Slings it to J.O. And the reverse lay-in is good. A dozen for J.O.
You're seeing his versatility. He's got the three-point range. He can do it off the dribble, off the glass.
And that one's going to go down out of the hands of Andrews. That's a 2, 44-21. Aztec bench outscoring Whittier's bench 22-1. And the Aztecs, 7th nationally, coming in with 40.4 bench points a game. Got 23 against Arizona, and another and one for Pharaoh Compton.
This
And
is
that's
all
gonna take us
San
to the
Diego
break. We
State.
come back, Compton will have a chance to complete the three-point play. Aztec lead is 46-21.
It's Bedlam.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, more of our great crew down here. I know that guy. I think he does a little double duty like I do with the San Diego Clippers. Oh, we're getting all artsy here. 25-point lead for the San Diego State Aztecs, largest lead of the night or afternoon. Playing a 1 o'clock game here. Sorry to those of you who tuned in thinking you were going to see extra on KUSI, but you'll have to wait for all the hard-hitting gossip news and what the Kardashians are doing. Here's Pharaoh Compton with that rebound, his 6th on that last possession. He matches a career high, and Jeremiah Oden already in double figures for the 3rd time as an Aztec.
You keep waiting for Compton to come into his own. Last year's preseason freshman of the year in the Mountain West, and coming off the bench last year, here getting double-figure scoring and really attacking the basket. You just see the growth.
Hey!
The Gorville up for Pharaoh Compton in transition.
This is pretty much a practice now.
He's put together a nice little game off the bench. That gives him more bench points here. 27 now for the
And a block.
Dooley wanted a foul. Not going to get it.
Look at the layup playing around.
Compton, and look out. Flight 5 with the left hand has landed in the paint.
You see why he was the top recruit out of Nevada? The athleticism, the explosiveness, just the strength.
3 ball.
Trying to guard the 3 there, and it's hit
All
by
good, though.
Jaden Mathis. Compton in double figures for the 4th time this year, 7th of his career. New high with 15 points and 1 more rebound. He'll have a career high 7.
And it's making it hard to take him out of the game. He's getting a lot of quality minutes right now, makes decisions hard for Dutch.
Again, another 11 have played. Here's just a
3 ball.
catch and shoot 3. I mean, B.J. Davis in the corner didn't even bring the ball down.
This is all San Diego State.
2 minutes to go. The lead is 30 for the Aztecs. Andrews, and he's fouled as he tried to pass it over the top to the big.
See the Poets trying to get some spacing and trying, but look at Compton. Full speed ahead, running the floor well, great ball distribution, and he is pumped. Career high.
Foul was on Newman, that's his first. And so here's Brandon Andrews, who averages almost 12 points a game, junior from Houston, to the free throw line for the Poets.
I love this Whittier team because they all want to be here. There's so many transfers that come and play for Mark Jensen, last year had one of the best seasons ever at 18-9, and you get a lot of these kids, they go overseas, travel internationally, they have bonding this past summer, and they want to play for Whittier, they want to represent, and they want to be in Division III. It's the kind of school life balance that they talk about.
Newman fakes the pass, drives, gives it to Simmons. Simmons puts it
Damn,
on the floor.
hard
Good
body.
drop, step down in the low post for the bucket.
And Mathis just out-muscled underneath.
That's the weight room.
Shot fake there by Whittaker, and Whittaker with a floater, no. Rebounded by DeGorville. Long outlet to Davis, and then he's fouled. And so Davis will get a chance to go to the line. That's team foul number 7 against Whittier here. And they'll get Brandon Andrews. So the Aztecs will have 3 full days off, be back here on the 26th, and that gives them 26th, 27th, 28th, and the 29th to prep for their next game on the 30th against San Jose State. From here on out, after this afternoon, it's all Mountain West Conference games for the rest of the year. And again, a net of 87, some work to do. And that work might be winning the regular season championship and the Mountain West Conference tournament.
They were preseason number 1 in front of Utah State and Boise State. It's going to be an interesting season for the Aztecs if they feel pressure to win by a large margin every game, and how they psychologically go into the Mountain West after Dutch's comments against the game against Arizona and the loss. I mean, they just got to go out and be the Aztecs, play their game.
Splitting
which
the
is
defense.
great defense.
Good
Which
defense.
is all coming back in the
Gonna
fold
make
as it
out of
on
rounds.
cue.
Yep. Long season. Here's a 12th man to check in, Thok Majok, and he's going to pick up the foul. The 7'1" redshirt freshman from South Sudan and the Dream City Christian High School. It's going to be the first on Majok, who's playing in just his 6th game. He's missed his only shot this season that he's taken. We saw him early against, I remember, Long Beach State and Idaho State.
Credit Brandon Andrews, who's just 5'11", going in the paint and taking on Thok.
Yeah.
That's 7'1".
Thok looks like he's 8 feet tall. I mean, he's so skinny. Again, 2nd year in the program. Be fun to see where he's at in a couple of years. Here's Simmons, the freshman, loves the contact, gets deep in the post, bangs it off the window. Half dozen for Simmons, 33-point lead for the Aztecs. Final 30 seconds coming here. Here's a 3, and Whittaker buries the triple. That's their 6th make.
23 seconds left to go
so
in the first
percentage ticking up
30-point
to where
lead,
it
man.
is normally at 39%, whether it's against a Division I opponent or Division III. Shot clock is off. Aztecs can play for the final shot, up 30. Oh, great dribble behind the back.
Oh,
Davis can't get it
there
to
it goes
go.
in.
It's going to get
Good
tipped
tip
in.
in.
There were 4 arms there. I think DeGorville's going to get credit for that. And it's 62-30.
62-30.
Halftime here, Viejas Arena, 32-point lead on what we'll call getaway day in the NCAA.
All right, we're here at the half. I'll be right back for second half action in a bit. All right.
rebounds, and it's been fun to watch Farrell Compton, a career high here with 15 points, 1 rebound away from a career high 7.
And you see his confidence level just growing, getting more playing time, getting more opportunities, and kind of slowly working his way, maybe more time for him as we head in the Mountain West.
All right, when we come back at halftime here, we're going to introduce you to a couple of players. Miles sit down with
Okay.
Around the station at KUSI, which I used to do all those years ago. All right, dunks have been what you would expect against a Division III team, and admire a bunch of these here because the Aztecs have a bunch of them and a 32-point lead.
The physicality of the Aztecs has been on full display here in San Diego. Just a phenomenal showing by everyone. And let's talk about Compton and Odin, who are both in double figures in this first half. What a great job for them as Odin slowly works his way to 1,000 points for his career.
Yeah.
And I like Compton's game because you know what? The sophomore is getting more and more excitement, more and more confidence, and more looks, which is great to his growth as Dutch just spreads out the playing time for the Aztecs.
And believe it or not, he had a few things that he addressed to the team too, because it's like this is still a business as usual until you get released about 3:30 for going home this afternoon.
Wants the Aztecs to do what Arizona did to the Aztecs. So he wants them to just dominate on the glass and don't take a step back in the second half. Remember, they played Arizona very close in the first half, and then the second half got away from them. Continue to share the basketball and run and get bugs.
I guess it's still halftime.
Get a lot of looks, and they're going to continue to get in.
Dixon Waters attacks, misses. And Heidi got boxed out, couldn't get what would have been the 15th offensive rebound of the game for the Aztecs. Cervantes, good bounce pass inside, high off the window with the right hand. Missed there by Tochi Uñedor. And here's Bird. Bird with a left hand, and we'll get that to roll in. Miles Bird is 3 of 6. Half dozen points now in 13 minutes.
Like to see him warm up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, just 9 total points, as we mentioned, in 2 previous games last week. 2 against Air Force, 7 against Arizona. Mountain West Conference preseason player of the year, averaging just over 9 points a game. Guath with the 3. Rainbow, another offensive rebound, and Heidi with 2 more. That's second chance point, 16.
Yo, in the days, afternoon, how are you?
The Poets have none so far. There's the 3, and something that Dutch addressed was, don't let guys like Whittier make those threes. That kid,
yeah, I saw you join you joined the Discord, man.
Almost 9 points a game.
Glad to have you.
From Burbank, Harrington changes hands and scores the bucket.
San Diego State is. They just chilling, man. This is a practice for them.
In the paint, the Aztecs were starting the first half, essentially working the perimeter, then taking and getting into the paint. Right now, they're just going right into the paint.
That was the first bucket for the freshman Harrington, and a foul on the shot attempt by Uñedor. That's going on Miles Heidi.
Yeah, how's the day been so far, though?
The first foul for the Aztecs in the second half. Look at those purple shoes on that young man out there. Tochi.
That's
Uñedor.
A statement maker.
Yep. Not sure where you get those things. You know what that looks like?
Good,
almost
good,
like
good.
You know those NFL linemen that put like, or even a college lineman that put something over their helmet to protect them from concussions? Like
yeah, same.
I think that's not a couple
got any
extra
plans?
pumps of air in the shoes.
Maybe. Or those big, like, oversized, like you get those slippers.
Yeah.
At Christmas time in your stocking.
Well, I'll tell you, Uñedor's offensive game is coming along. They saw him as a defensive specialist, really developing his offensive skills, and it's starting to really come into fruition here for Whittier.
Harrington, mid-post, and gets the jumper to go. He's made back-to-back buckets now, his first 2.
And some full-court press again by the Aztecs.
Well, straight to say so.
More here. Cervantes into the front court.
70-34, my goodness.
Here's Dooley, the leading scorer at 20.5 points per game on average.
He can't get separation.
Yeah. They really shut him down. There's going to be a foul on the drive there. He's even been popped in the face. He's got 7 points. He'll probably get to that 20, I would think, by the end of the game.
Harrington fighting through screens on the defensive end. Just collapsing on Dooley, so he can't get that good luck.
Newman and Thok-Majak are the only Aztecs of the 12 that have played have not yet scored. We still got well over 17 minutes to go in the second half. Look at Bird punch it away. Here's Heidi in transition. Back to Bird, sets the screen. Bird goes to work. And that's going to be last touch by Whittier on the pass attempt to the corner. Aztecs retain possession with 23 to shoot.
Right idea to try to just change it around. There was an overload by Whittier on the right side, and they wanted to reverse the basketball, but they tried to go baseline, get the shortcut.
Into the big Guath. One dribble, turns, missed it, rebounded by Heidi. 16 offensive rebounds for the Aztecs. Guath, nothing there. Harrington, back over to Heidi. Got his defender.
Oh, my goodness. And then the flush.
Miles
How
Heidi.
active Heidi is away from the basketball. He had a good look. He had a size mismatch there, but he remained active, asking for the ball. He is so fundamentally sound.
Heidi's closing in on 30 offensive rebounds for the season. 16-1 offensive rebound advantage for the Aztecs. And a rebounding advantage that is off the charts, 37-8. Harrington into Guaf. And he lays it in. And timeout,
I'm out.
Whittier.
40-point
Mark
game. My
Jensen
gosh,
and his
bro.
staff know exactly what the Aztecs are trying to do. Going to be real hard to figure out how to stop it. We'll take a break. The lead is now 40 for the Aztecs. Still 16:23 to go from Viejas Arena.
It's Bedlam tonight here in
40-point lead. San Diego State all over. What's going on, Rasky? Like I said, this is like a stat game for San Diego State. Good stuff, man. Yeah, hoping for good news, bro. I believe it. All right, we're back.
16:23 to go. 9,761. That's a feather in your cap to a program. You can get that on a Monday. A Monday 1 o'clock afternoon start, 4 days before Christmas.
I think it's a great support for the Aztecs as well. You come off a rough trip to Phoenix, Arizona, and lose to the Arizona Wildcats. You want to be uplifted. This fan base doesn't come in here and you're just total domination against Whittier. And some people say, well, you should expect it. They're D1 versus D3. But there's a lot psychologically and physically you've got to bounce back from. But what I like the stat here right now, 15 assists for the Aztecs, sharing the basketball, making it hard to lock in on one shooter.
Yeah, they don't have more because of all the offensive rebounds, right? The 16 offensive rebounds leading to 19 second chance points. That takes us right back to the break. It continues to be a 40-point lead for the Aztecs. Getaway day, Monday afternoon at Viejas Arena.
All right. 40 points, bro. Like I said, we are currently live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. We got more. We got different sports coming up in 2026. We got more wrestling. We got arena soccer. We got some racing. We got a lot of different sports that we're going to be providing coverage for y'all in 2026. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And end of days, since you joined us now, you can actually express interest for the OVW shows. So make sure you do that. They're up now. So. Oh, you did perfect for both of them. Yep, nice. You know, and then also, take a chance and try some other sports too. Might find something else that you like. What's up, phony? You're the phony. Hey, you know what, Dial? I'm gonna try to get that when that game is available for early access. I'm gonna try to get it. That PO1 game. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do. Should be dope. All right.
I asked their coaching staff if you could
Now
challenge
that
them
game
to three,
PON, the
sitting
one
tens, and who's gonna be
the
faster
first
than
person
Terrence Guap has two
first
wins.
person
So,
game
they get into Division III gym,
in the eyes
there's
of a criminal.
replay system or streaming game they can challenge, but on most nights, if there isn't, no challenges available at the Division III level.
You could see the pace of this game. The coaching staff often going to the official and say, was that a media timeout? What timeout was it? Where are I? How many timeouts do we have? The structure here at D1 takes to getting used to by D3 Whittier.
Drive, shot in the lane there by Dooley, and he missed. Aztecs outscoring Whittier 14-4, make it 16-4 after the Harrington bucket there in this second half. Lead balloons now to 44.
44 points, bro.
Scale ability from the freshman.
15 minutes to go. And Heidi with numbers back the other way off the steal. Heidi gives
Kicks
it
it
to
out.
Bird, who gives it
Bro,
to
they're
Dixon
just having
Waters.
fun now. They're just chilling.
Inside to Heidi. Dixon Waters lines up the
And
three,
it's good.
elevates and hits it.
80 to
Dutch wanted some
34.
unselfish play because Heidi
No,
had a
80
great look from
81
about
to
3 feet.
34.
He kicks it back out.
And
What a
Whittier
great
turns
decision.
it over, on the other end by stepping out of bounds, Cervantes. So it's now 81-34, and here comes a hockey line change right here. This looks like
Yep.
5-5
Hey.
right now for the Aztecs, and pretty soon we'll probably see Cam Lawween and Raymar Gonzalez in. That'll be fun. Send everyone off to the holidays in a good mood, right? Here's Newman. Newman and Thok Majak, who had some time in the first half yet to score.
Reball.
Jeremiah Oden from de Goreville, and a foul will be called and over the back on Farrell Compton.
We were hearing Mark Jensen during the timeouts telling his team to be more active offensively. They've got to stop just standing around and create.
Hey, Lenny, how you doing?
space, more
Welcome to the
cuts
stream.
to try and get some open looks against this tall Aztecs team that really outsizes them about 4 inches per position.
And
Dooley,
off the mark.
And there is a career high 7th rebound for Farrell Compton. So he's rewrote his record book for scoring.
Oh!
He kind of misses the chippy there and for rebound.
Bro,
Both
my man
Compton
went
are on the
so
floor at the same
strong
time.
to the
Good things
to the
happen
hoop.
at both ends.
Saw Farrell miss a couple of dunks.
How you missed the
earlier
layup that
this season
strong,
against
bro?
Utah Valley.
And a
Missed
bucket.
the chippy there, and that one fired
81 to
away.
36.
That was Peyton Guerrero with his first made bucket of the game. He's another guy that's 45% on threes for Whittier. So Whittier might win the SIAC conference here in Southern California. 7-2 Marco.
Hey!
And Compton.
All right, he repaid for it.
Dunk, it goes in and out. Back
Oh,
in
spin
and
move.
through.
Okay.
Counts as 2, 83-36 for Compton.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm like, why they ain't?
Montez
And the
by
block.
Compton, but picked out of
Oh,
the
the
air
foul.
right there by Uñedor, and a foul.
Getting Uñedor involved actively. Look at the great feed and the unselfishness. Compton, so fantastic. Putting on a show today.
Farrell with the new career high in rebounds. New career
That's
high in
good.
scoring 17 and 7 in just 11 minutes.
It's 83 to 37. There you go.
Foul was on Oden, officially in the books. 83-37. Again, the Aztecs will have 3 full days off. It's mandated. We'll be back here on the 26th to work out. Davis, a hot pass inside.
Oh,
Compton then goes down hard.
He got
after
smacked.
missing the shot and having a career day. You don't want to see this.
Yeah, he got smacked in the face.
Oh, man. Got his feet taken out from underneath him. He's a tough guy. One of the officials will talk to him, too. Our officiating crew, Kelly Pfeiffer, Nate Harris, Andy O'Brien. They're going to make sure he's okay and has all his faculties here. It's good that he's got long hair there, huh? Kind of cushioned the blow, huh?
Long hair, long wingspan.
First off the mark.
Misses on the free throw. Colton Fenton for the second time. So from Walnut Creek will come in for Onyedor. Watch this again. He's calling for it, and then, yeah, on the second effort, he just got tossed down.
Yeah, he was on one leg and just kind of fell to the ground.
And DeGorville gets another offensive rebound. That's the 17th offensive rebound for the Aztecs. So far, it's led to 19 second chance points. What
Hey!
a turn by Farrell. My goodness.
Bro, this is just a clinic.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, I think so too. It's like an Amtrak train coming out of the tunnel. You didn't see it at first, and then boom, it's right on you. 85-37. 19 for Farrell, and then Farrell tries to redirect that one. He's a stat stuffer here. DeGorville and transfer. Newman into the corner. Davis. DeGorville. Look at the size advantage. Throws it in. Farrell Compton had it stripped away.
Got a strip.
Really good job there by Brandon Andrews to strip it.
The shot in the midfield. Nice jumper.
And defense leads to offense for the Poets. Aztecs getting a taste of their own medicine right there, huh?
That's Cervantes, just putting the ball on the floor, creating some space, making things happen. It's what he does.
Davis handles. Wide open is DeGorville.
Free ball.
Three goes
Connects.
down.
I need to sleep. Take care. Yo, have a good one.
For him, and I know he
have a good rest. Happy holidays.
Merry
Merry Christmas to you as well.
70% from the field, 83 on threes.
Hope to see you again soon.
75% from the free throw line for DeGorville.
A lot of good looks by
88 to 39.
making it.
Off the mark. They're about to be up by 50 points, yo.
They struggled against the Wildcats, but here they're really feeling their rhythm.
Shooting 70% in the second half, 12 of 17.
Three ball. Off the mark.
Three, no. Farrow, Compton knocked it out, but right to Andrews. And he's
trying to flip. Hey, what the?
Nice lay-in, but he missed it. He got through the defense, but couldn't finish at the rim.
Oh, that was gonna be a nice drive to the lane too.
Biggest Aztec lead is 49.
Hey, and
two more
and one.
How about that? Farrow Compton with 21.
Bro, they're up by
51,
bro.
And a chance when we get back at the free throw line to complete the and one. Aztecs have hit 90 with 10:39 to go before the holiday break.
Bro, they need to just start a running clock, bro. Stop the timeouts, bro. Just have a running clock and just go ahead and end this game, please. Them boys from the other team, they ready for Christmas. They ready for the holidays. They ready to take a break. My goodness, you know how annoying that is to go back to your house for the holidays and you having dinner with your parents and they said, well, see you got whooped by 52 points a couple days ago. That's those fighting words now. Like, you're not gonna do that to me.
Tournament, Sweet 16 last year. Here's Pharaoh Compton, career high 21 points, career high 8 rebounds. And he leaves that one at the free throw line. And the Aztecs have 90 points with 10:37 to go. And you look at the bench scoring again, another 49. They might eclipse what they did earlier in this season here.
Some full court pressure where the Aztecs are a team that gets more than 50% of their scoring from their bench. And Dutch is letting them all see some time here and get in on the action.
Fenton missed that three. Cervantes has it back. Andrews is shot fake. His coach not happy. I think he wanted him to take it. Here's Cervantes getting tied up by Simmons. And the possession arrow, it's going to stay with the Poets here.
We keep talking about the offense, but you're holding Whittier to 39 points right now with just over 10 minutes to go. A great defensive effort again by the Aztecs.
That's a great point because they average 87.6 points a game. I know it's a different level, but they've won 3 straight with the Poets coming in, and they've scored 82 or more through their last 2 games.
And Dooley is playing with essentially a plug up his nose to stop the bleeding.
Off the mark.
Shot by Peyton Guerrero. He hit a 3 last time.
Well, these are the reserves in.
He had like 2 cotton balls up that nostril. Here's Davis. He had a very unlike B.J. Davis performance against Arizona. 1 of 12 shooting, just 4 points. Zinged inside the entry pass, and Simmons is fouled. Pass came from DeGorville. The
quick passing, the anticipation by the Aztecs. You always look for chemistry in November and December. And you see, is a team developing it when you've got all this new talent coming in? And they absolutely are finding their teammates in traffic, which is a good sign as they get ready for conference play.
I would venture to guess that rotation is going to continue to be 11 for the foreseeable future. You saw Arizona had theirs down to 9. Here's Majak. Majak with the left hand had it redirected. Underneath Simmons with a lay-in. We can see there needs to be some refinement to the offensive game for Thok Majak, but he's only been playing basketball 5 years, and he gets the rebound there. Out to Simmons, and Simmons let a defender fly by. The second guy couldn't get there. 2 more for Tay Simmons. He's approaching 10 points on 4 or 5 shooting. That's a deep 3 there.
Oh, off his rebound.
Just by Jay
3 ball.
Another shot.
That's good.
And will bury that one.
He is a good player. He's solid. He works the glass. He's got range from the outside. He's not afraid to get physical. Really like his game.
That's his 3rd 3-point make in 6 attempts.
8:45 left to go in the second half. 94 to 42.
Coming in. They shoot 39%. As a team, they shoot
kicking it out.
50%. So their Aztecs are holding.
Wrapping it around. And a dunk. Oh.
The dunk fest continues.
96
it's like lobster fest
to 42.
Lobster.
And the points in the paint. I mean, it is just a show by the Aztecs.
96-42.
And a steal.
Simmons.
Throw it up. Hey, oh. And he got fouled.
Down hard. Wanted to finish what he started on the offensive end. A smile for the freshman. What a great get. And he just loves that contact. I'm sure he loved going against those bigs of Arizona. Mo Krivas and company.
The explosiveness, and for Simmons now to get into a rhythm, yet another scorer who's developing the confidence with more minutes.
Looks like it's going to be another 5-on-5 change here in a moment for the New York Rangers. Over the boards, these guys are going to go. And Simmons missed the front end. Bird, Dixon, Waters, Guaf coming in along with Harrington. They'll leave Thok Majok out. Nope, he's going out. So I guess Simmons will stay in as the shooter. 8:12 to go. 5 Aztecs now in double figures. 4th time this season. Last time was in the Players Era Championship against Baylor. And Simmons makes 1 of 2. He's 15 of his last 22 from the floor coming in. 68% for the freshman.
And I don't think there's any way the Aztecs are going to let the foot off the gas offensively. They want to keep pouring in the points, keep finding opportunities, find other scorers.
Whittier with the offensive rebound.
Rebound for the Poets, keeping the possession alive. Inside, and a foul will be called on the drive attempt there by Uñedor, and that's going to take us to a break. The under 8 media timeout comes with 7:47 to go in regulation, and the Aztecs teetering on 100 points.
It's Bedlam.
San Diego State dominating this entire game from start to finish. Oh. That's fine. All right, I'll be right back.
Beef.
(97-42). San Diego State is teetering on 100 points. Looks like they're going to avenge that loss on January the 31st, 1969 to the Poets. Remember, Whittier came to San Diego and won 103-96 back on that day, just after Super Bowl III and before the inauguration of Richard Nixon, or maybe a little after the inauguration of Richard Nixon. And I hadn't gotten to planet Earth yet in 1969. So I don't know. But the series between these two teams started in 1923. So it's kind of fun after all these years, 56 years, to finally get back and playing each other. 97-43. Simmons lobs it up for Guaf. They're looking like Phi Slamma Jamma today in the old Houston Cougars. 99-43. Oh, and hey, anything you can do, I can do better, says the Poets. Uñedor with the slam dunk.
Got to give Whittier credit. That whole bench is up on that shot,
Yeah,
and
they're all
applauding
smiles.
their teammates. Just small victories.
99-45, right with 7 minutes to go. Dixon, Waters, and Simmons another rebound offensively. Too hard, but he's going to get bailed out with a foul. That's going to be the 19th offensive rebound for the Aztecs. And let's check the bench points now. We're looking at 56 bench points for the Aztecs. So again coming in. 7th nationally, averaging just a shade over 40 bench points a game.
Aztecs getting the ball in and the strong finish. That is the way to get it done if you're Guath.
And the way they're built, I would assume they'll get over the 60 bench point threshold, I would figure, if not 70 when it's all said and done. And the Aztecs now have scored 100-plus points for the 5th time under head coach Brian Dutcher. You know, they're not unbeaten when scoring more than 100 points. If you think back a few weeks, right? Dropped over 100 to Troy in double overtime and lost in this building. So they're 3-1 when scoring 100-plus points.
101-45.
I love how this team is evolving, though. I love how they picked themselves back up after the road loss to Arizona. I love how we're seeing more players come to the forefront.
They about to drop a 60-point win.
Getting the confidence growing just in time for Mountain West play.
Yep, and it resumes on the road on the 30th against San Jose State. So I guess if there's one team you're going to want to have coming out of the break, it would be San Jose State.
Off the mark.
Although you'll have 4 days to prepare. They keep it from going out of bounds.
3 ball for Whittier, and
that shot misses.
Misses.
Certainly wouldn't want to go to New Mexico or Boise State or Utah State for that matter coming
good
out
pass
of the break.
to the lane.
Waters,
Good block.
He had his shot blocked. That's a couple of more blocks for Onyedor. Guath lines up
3
the
ball.
3.
And
Oh, wow. Going out of his hands, and he's got one.
It is Christmas.
104 to
5 Aztecs
45.
have made a triple. Believe it or not, that's only the 6th made three-pointer for the Aztecs.
3 ball. Too strong.
And here's Bird.
They're up 59
Bird with a
points.
half dozen, looking for an
Oh,
assist there, and Guath
out of bounds.
lost the handle on it. 104-45 with 5:59 to go. We're getting into that Cam Lawine, Raymar Gonzalez territory here.
Not bad knocking down the 3 if you're Guath. You could see he's really having a lot of fun. Guath has loosened up, really showing a lot of his range when he's got the opportunity.
This is the most points in a game under Dutch.
Oh.
That shot missed there by the kid from the Netherlands, Saveta Vodska. And here's Harrington.
Easy and 1.
Chance at a 3-point play, 106. Most points in a regulation game under Dutch.
Up by 61
well, you got to
points.
credit Whittier for taking this game. San Diego State said they needed a game after Arizona. Whittier stepped up. Mark Jensen, a graduate of Whittier, he was an assistant coach and then took over the reins and has been a fantastic presence for the Poets.
61-point lead. Now a 62-point lead. Harrington with 9. And still the Aztecs, they have 5 in double figures led by Compton. So it's kind of the not the usual suspects here getting the headlines heading into the break. 21 for Compton, a career high. And Bird's got himself a block, saves it from going out of bounds, but it goes back to the Poets and then turned over.
Oh, here we go.
Harrington, and he can't finish with the slam dunk. There might be more dunks than 3-point makes.
Oh, my goodness.
5 minutes to go.
Oh,
Here's
cross him up.
Whitaker.
And a steal. Oh, my
And he
gosh.
lost it.
Just
Goes
snatched
down
it from his
off the
hands. Dixon Waters for 3.
Waters, and he
Oh.
got fouled from behind. And if that was beyond the arc, he'll get 3, and he will get 3.
Well, you're watching Whittier offensively. They're going against 2 7+ footers in San Diego State. And they got past Guath, and then there's Majak right there, and he's like, hey, come at me. And the way they are altering the shot for the Poets has been phenomenal. Then they quickly get in their offense.
So here's Dixon Waters, and here comes the aforementioned Cam Lawine and Raymar Gonzalez. First time together in a while. So let's mark down the bench points. 58 when they come in, and let's see, they're going to get almost an entire 5 minutes here. Dixon Waters will get 3, coming off a team-high 8 points against Arizona on 4 of 10 shooting. 11th time that he has led the Aztecs in scoring this season. And you talked about he's 110 points away from 1,000 career points coming in. And he might finish the game with 10, which will put him 100 away from 1,000 points. And here comes Cam Lawine and Raymar Gonzalez. And there it is. Waters is a cool 100 away from 1,000 for his career between USC and San Diego State. And was Cal in there for a while too? Am I forgetting something now? Maybe it's just USC. All blends together nowadays with the portal, huh? And that's going to go off the fingertips of the big and out. 110-45. So the suspense now is, can you get Lawine to score a bucket, and can you get Gonzalez? We saw Lawine come off the bench and immediately hit a 3 in 3 minutes of play against Long Beach State in the opener. And since then, he's only played against
110-45.
And no more.
I'm just saying, can Whittier get to 50 points in the last 4 minutes?
Perseverance. Non-scholarship, always wanted to play for the Aztecs and Dutch. They get that dream. And now right before the holidays, get some playing time.
Yep, very cool.
Lane violation.
Lane violation.
Raymar Gonzalez,
I'm just saying, like, you know, you got 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Like, at least get 50 points. Show me some heart.
Because he's a little banged up. That's why we just saw Lawine, non-scholarship player, off the bench. Stepping.
There you go. Yeah.
For the bucket is Bryce Whittier. Averages almost 9 a game, transfer from Montana State Billings.
Whittier, the first in double figures with 10 for the Poets. There you go.
And here's Lawine. Oh! He's now 2 for 3 on the season. This is deja vu all the way back to the Long Beach State game. The place erupts, and on the other end, a 3 matched by Whittier. The Long Beach State game was November the 4th. He's almost gone 2 full months.
They said, thank you for believing in this push. We got 50 points just for you.
Quite honest with you, it shouldn't come as a surprise.
Look at the reverse layout.
What a great reverse on the baseline.
Odin, the explosive step, the up and under, the quicks using the baseline.
He's got 14. Cleaning it up is Votska.
Yeah, you see, they scoring now. Yeah, now let's get to 60 points.
115-52.
You see? I should be coaching them. I'm giving them the pep talk, and they scored.
Gonzalez
3 ball.
Once more, missed it. Majak tried to get the offensive rebound. And Gonzalez.
Yeah, he called timeout, huh?
Called by Whittier, which will bring us to media break. Now they're not going to give him the timeout. They're actually going to call it a jump ball. It'll be Aztec ball, it would appear, when we come back. 3:11 to go here in regulation. 115-52. San Diego.
It's Bedlam tonight here in.
All right. See Whittier. See, I gave y'all legit push, pun intended. You see, and y'all scored 5 straight points. You see, if you need me to coach the team, I got you. Oh, go Raiders! Yeah, if they could ever learn how to win. Bro, we suck. You get to it on Sunday. We'll find a way to lose that one too. Cause your boy is back. So we already cooked. Your boy is back, but we're already cooked. All right.
Right there. Raymar Gonzalez has not scored yet in his career, so it's imperative you draw something up for him. He's fighting through some screens. DeGorville looking for Laween, and we're going to get an offensive foul called against the Aztecs. So that wipes out whatever Dutch drew up.
All 14 have seen playing time for the Aztecs, and a phenomenal job shooting 60% from the field. What a turnaround.
What?
48 hours, 40 hours makes.
Yeah. They got an hour back on the time change, delayed yesterday coming back from Phoenix, had a walkthrough and then a half-hour shoot-around today to the Aztecs. Laween has 15 career points now. DeGorville, he was trying to lob it up for Simmons. This is going to be an easy bucket right here.
Okay.
Slam dunk.
Let's go, Whittier.
And a brilliant
Comeback season, comeback season.
I'm happy for that kid because the first two ones on taper were not good. Those three off the top of the backboard. So here's Gonzalez trying to get his first career points. Oh, the step back jumper. No, he missed it. Simmons says try it again. The floater is good. Oh, happy holidays, everyone. That's a way to send it into the break. His first career points in his second career game. 117-54. Only Majak and Newman have not scored in this one. And there's a floater on the other end. No. Majak missed trying to get that rebound, and a foul will be called with 1:58 to go.
Well, they got him the basketball. Gonzalez, it was a long distance, and then he gets the ball back, and what a fantastic opportunity and a dream come true. Just days away from Christmas.
Non-scholarship kid in his second season as an Aztec is Raymar Gonzalez. Redshirt freshman who played at Eastlake High School here in the South County.
It's a great story about him that says he grew up always wanting to play for the Aztecs, even if it meant walking on. And for him to put all the time and energy, and now it's paying off. He gets some points.
Yeah, he was a 2024 graduate of Eastlake High School. And as a senior, he was second team All-Metro Mesa League and averaged almost 13 points, shot 48% per game. And had some gaudy numbers, 8 rebounds, 7 assists a game, a little over 2 steals in his final high school season.
In the last 2 minutes
to go. The checklist has been perfect so far for the Aztecs. 65 bench points. Laween, he wants to get an assist. Now Gonzalez feels like, yeah, I'll get an assist too, huh? Majak providing the screen up high. DeGorville with 8 to shoot. DeGorville out to Laween. He's headed back to Chicago for the break. He wants a runner and a floater, and it's good. Career points 16 and 17 for the junior from Chicago, Illinois, and the Orr Academy. He has played and scored in each of his first 3 years here. Matter of fact, he had 6 points his freshman year total. He's got, what now, 5 this year. No, make it 7 this year. I shortchanged him. So he's having his best year here, his career year here. Majak came down out of bounds for an Aztec turn.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be the 10th of the game for San Diego State.
Right idea, pushing tempo. Majak just running the floor, just one step too much, but I like the way he's running the floor, transition offense.
How about this number for the Aztecs offensively? 82 points in the paint in this.
Okay. Can we get 60 points before the end of the game? Whittier, you got me? Yo, comeback season, right?
Final 37 seconds. Aztecs are going to exit into the holiday break at 7-4. Majak missed it, got it back. Got another chance. And counted!
Hard body.
Yes. It gets even better heading into the break. His first points of the game. And of course, we know Newman's the only guy not to score. That is his first career points. So he joins Raymar Gonzalez. Going to burn a lot of calories, though, Tracy, to get this.
Hey, third time is a charm. His stick-to-itness, his tenacity. And what a gift for him.
Yeah. And you know Newman's like, he's all smiles too on the bench because he's a giver, right? He's the guy with the assist. He didn't need to score. And a foul in the backcourt here with 26.2 to go.
Dutch wanted them to share the basketball. They did that and more today. And what a bounce back for the Aztecs coming in. Good communication on defense, getting out in transition offense, points in the paint, just continuing it to pound in. And it's got to be a good win for Dutch as they get ready for Mountain West play.
So 14 play in the game, 13 score, and two guys, Thok Majok and Raymar Gonzalez, score their first career points. And then you got Cam Lawween, who has 5 points.
It's going to be a good flight to Chicago for Lawween.
And everybody happy for Brandon Romo there from Whittier, a freshman who comes in, scores some points in a Division I game. This one will be dribbled out. Shot clock is off. Aztecs are going to be 7-4.
Dang. I was hoping that they wouldn't get 60.
The rest of the way out.
But that's okay.
3-day mandatory break. Back on the 26th for practice.
Well,
and then it gets for real at
that'll do it.
State on the 30th. Career game for Compton. 21 points, 8 rebounds. Bench with 69 points, and the Aztecs with 84 of their 121 in the paint.
The explosiveness offensively, the ball distribution, getting a lot of the team active.
Absolute blowout.
A great game offensively for the Aztecs, and also defensively, putting the clamps on Whittier. All around a great win.
Yep.
121 to 59.
Behind you, and now you're thinking about the future. Everybody's got a shot of confidence. Headed home for a break, 3 days, and quite the performance. 21 from Compton, 15 for Guath, 15 for Simmons. Odin had 14, Heidi with 12, Dixon Waters with 10, and the Aztecs complete the non-conference season with a record of 7-4. Heading to Mountain West Conference play 1-0 on the 30th against San Jose State. For our terrific crew, like
121 to 59.
Andrew Burton,
San Diego State over Whittier College.
Good night from
that will do it for us. That will do it for us tonight. They turned the lights off. It's time to go home. the game should have been over a long time ago. So they said, get out, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And on that note, I'm doing the same thing. I hope y'all have a great holiday. And we will be back. What's the next basketball game we're doing is on the 30th, so the day before New Year's Eve. That's La Sierra versus UNLV, so that might be another blowout game. That's at 10 p.m. And then we have some major arena soccer on the 27th and the 28th. So I appreciate y'all as always. Hope you all have an amazing night. Happy holidays to you and yours. And I will see you all next time.